Hi guys, welcome to Full Time Devils. I am McKola. Stood outside Old Trafford. 9th time I've stood outside Old Trafford this season. We've only won 3 games at home. It's been an absolute shambles, and today it was yet again very, very disappointing for Manchester United. The result, 0-0 against Crystal Palace. We failed to score. If I'm looking for positives, the only positive is David De Gea kept a clean sheet, and he hasn't kept many of those this season. That's scraping the barrel though, because today we were so poor. First things first, I'm going to go from back to front. David De Gea, look, I love David De Gea. We don't need to talk about him. Let's look at the fullbacks. Darmian, I feel sorry for him. He was getting absolutely ripped to bits by United fans on social media, in the stands. I feel sorry for Darmian. I'll tell you why. He hardly ever plays. So can we really blame Darmian for the predicament we're in at the moment? No, we can't. He's a player that wants to leave in the summer, didn't get his movers, kept his head down, and he just happens to find himself in the team. We also had Smalling and Lindelof. Lindelof, absolutely fantastic today. Was even running with one groin and managing to close people down. Chris Smalling, he's a fully grown man. A fully grown man approaching a testimonial year, and he still plays like potential. He is not good enough for Manchester United, and he does not deserve a contract. And I'm going to ask you this, and I'll ask you this question. Would any other top team renew that guy's contract? If Chris Smalling was let go of a free next summer, who would be in for him? Any other top team? No. Any of our rivals? No. So why do we continue to hold on to players like this when they're clearly not good enough for Manchester United? It doesn't make sense. Ashley Young on the other flank. Again, it's already been spoken about today. Cross after cross after cross into the box. The same movement. Gets down the line with the ball on his left foot. Cuts it back onto his right foot. Whips it in. Gets cleared by the first man on the 18-yard box. I've seen that happen 11, 12 times today alone. I've seen that happen about 200 times this season. It's not good enough. It is not good enough. And it's clear that when we haven't got Luke Shaw, we haven't got one good fullback. We may have another one in Diogo Dalot, but we're still yet to find out. And this is why I'm getting so frustrated, because Manchester United, we keep playing this same football every single week. No tempo, no movement, no pressing, no enthusiasm, no goals, no chances, no hope. We play the same football every single week in, week out. And guess what? We don't try anything new. We don't think, let's change it. What did I say in the preview? Let's try something new down the right-hand side. Let's see Dalot. Let's see Fred. But no, it's the same old yet again. And I thought today, look, I didn't want to see Matic start, and he proved me why yet again. He was awful all game. But he started alongside Pogba, and I thought, he's only playing 2 central midfielders. That looks good. Maybe Matt Lingard, Martial will be able to create those chances. But guess what? We went back to Lukaku up top again. We've seen already United look better with Alexis, with Martial, with Lingard, Rashford, or whoever matter. We look better like that. So why revert to the way that's had us playing poor football all season? I'm not saying Lukaku's done and he should never start a game again for United. But after that derby where we lost, and we lost so easily against City, we should have come here today looking raring to go, looking to play at a high tempo, score loads of goals and prove a point. But we didn't. The football we played was absolutely diabolical. Matic in the midfield, so poor. So poor. Why does Matic start every week? Why is he still at Man? Like, seriously. Like, he don't become a bad player overnight. You do become an old player, and he is that. He's old, he's slow, he is poor. He can't pass wind. Yet he's still playing in Manchester United's midfield. And look, Paul Pogba wasn't great today at all. He gave the ball away a lot. He was trying to make things happen. Nothing was coming off for him. But we took Paul Pogba off ahead of Matic. And then we basically had no midfield. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's so crazy. I don't get it. Mata and Lingard, 2 of our most, I'm not going to say our best players, because they didn't have great games either. They weren't great, but they were moving, trying to make things happen. Mata's the only one that can, find a hole, find a gap, and try and get people moving around him. We took them off as well. Like, I couldn't get my head around any of these substitutions. Pogba comes off, Mata comes off, Lingard comes off. The 3 players that everything half decent for United today was coming through, we took them off. We left Lukaku on the pitch We left Matic on the pitch. Why? Why? Seriously, why? I bet Matic is even surprised. I bet Matic comes off the pitch and thinks, shit, I didn't get subbed today. That's a surprise. I bet Matic gets picked every week and thinks, huh? I'm starting again. That's a surprise. I thought I would have been dropped this week. You should have been dropped yesterday. You shouldn't be starting for United anymore, and it's so frustrating. Like today at times, look, I love going to games. I love singing songs. I love chanting and all that. But today I found myself just sitting there thinking, what is this? What is this? What are we seeing? We weren't playing Juventus today. We weren't playing Real Madrid. We were playing Crystal Palace. We've been outplayed at times at home by Wolves, by Derby, by Crystal Palace. Now, people keep saying to me, the team's not good enough, Adam. The defence ain't good enough. The players aren't good enough. It's his fault. It's that fault. It's this guy's fault. It's that guy's fault. No, this team is a lot better than what we're showing at the moment. This team is a lot better than the football we are seeing at the moment. This team should not be playing like this. This team should not be mid-table. We got teams like Bournemouth playing better than us, Wolves playing better than us, other teams around us that have lesser teams, lesser squads, lesser players playing better than us. But all I keep hearing is how crap our players are. Now today we had a full squad of 23 apart from Luke Shaw. He picked those players in those positions. He picked the style of play. He picked the tactics, and he made the subs. So there's only one man you can blame, because this isn't just once we see it. We see this every single week, and it's not good enough. We need to be demanding more as Manchester United fans from our club, from our manager, from our players, from our board. We need to be demanding way more. But look, I hear Jose Mourinho when he says we need a centre-half. I hear that. I totally do. But at the same time, this team should not be getting outplayed by Palace. This team should not be sitting where we are in the league. And this team should not be having a negative goal difference. And guess what? We tick all of those boxes. And there's only one man to blame for that. And one man that needs to fix it up ASAP. Otherwise, he deserves to get the boot. He deserves the pressure. People keep saying about, oh, the media are on our backs, the media this, the media that. Why don't the media talk about Liverpool? Why don't the media talk about City? The media deserve to be on our necks. We are Manchester United. We are mid-table, and we have negative goal difference, and it's nearly Christmas. Would any other club, big club that had the desire to win trophies be acting like this? Would they? Would they? No, they wouldn't. Because they'd be demanding success and demanding action from their manager, something that we're failing to do. We're letting him get away with it week in, week out, yet again. And it's a shame, because above him, he's got no direction either. So we've got a boardroom that's full of idiots that haven't got a clue. And we've got a manager that's putting performances out of his team which look like he hasn't got a clue. I don't know where this is going to end. Anyway, guys, let us know your thoughts. Get your comments in below. I know you're going to slaughter me, and I really don't care. I really don't care, because this is not good enough. This is not good enough. And you can talk about the players all you want, but these players are a lot better than this. And why is it? Why is it we only talk about the players not being good enough when it's Jose Mourinho? If it was any other manager, they'd be under pressure, and rightly so.